Hello, my name is CarolynBorock. That was the name I was born with in a small city called Villajandi in Estonia, which is right off the coast of the Baltic Sea. My journey from an Estonian orphanage to now being a freshman in college is quite amazing, and it made me who I am today, which is CarolynBorock. I spent the first 5 years of my life in an orphanage. Estonian was the only language I ever spoken. The orphanage was actually a very beautiful place, and it had strawberry fields. So when I spent my days in the strawberry fields, it made me forget I was an orphan. I loved the strawberry fields, but as soon as I got to the orphanage doors, I was reminded that I didn't have a mother and a father to care for me. I didn't have anyone but my brother, and those doors were a symbol that one day I could just walk out of there into a brand new life and I can completely start over. My brother and I would have a family. As I got older, I started to think that I would never get adopted, that those doors would never be a symbol of what I imagined they would be. Walking out and having a mother and having a father, or anyone just that cared for me, besides my brother. And that was a thought that not a 5-year-old should have.
Tuli täna ekstra välja, me saime kokku, ütles, et käige nüüd klasse ära, mingi loeb passi. Ametlik passi vormistus aeg on 1 kuu. Tutvus ega nagu 3 päeva.
Workers were always nice to us. They always clothed us, they always bathed us, they took care of us. But they weren't necessarily just there for you. They had to take care of 40 other children in the orphanage. And you didn't necessarily have anything that was yours. And I didn't even have like a single toy, nothing that was mine. And I wasn't complaining. I had a good time there. It wasn't necessarily a bad place. I had a pool there. They had like a nice big open space to run around. They had farms. I got lost in the strawberry fields. It was a great place, but it did not have parents. And when I was younger, I didn't think that mattered. I didn't really think about it that much. But then, as I got older and older, there wasn't anyone that was there for me and for my brother, that took care of us and loved us and did everything possible to make sure that we're happy. One day shortly after my 5th birthday, a lady came to see me. The orphanage workers told me that she wanted to adopt my brother and I. When she first came in the room, I was actually quite shy. I didn't know what to do, and then I knew exactly what to do. I jumped into her arms. I did nothing else, and I just held her. For the first time, I felt like someone was there for me. Only me. And that feeling is amazing.
Küll nad hakkavad kiiresti sammu saama.
When my mother came back to the orphanage to get us, to bring us back, it was hard for me to say goodbye, and it was hard to say goodbye all the things that I once knew. I had to learn a new language. I didn't know anything but Estonia, and even then I didn't know most of it because I was stuck in the orphanage most days. We didn't really take field trips to go out, so all I knew was the orphanage. One of the things I got left behind was also my sister. I found out later in life that I did have a sister. I also have another brother.
Sweetheart. I'm Grandma. I'm Grandma. What's your name? What's your name? Oh, hello. How old are you?
Kui vana sa oled? 7.
When I got home, I started school right away. I started learning English fairly quickly. And it didn't take me long to become an all-American girl. They weren't the greatest times, but they were definitely something that I can look back on and be appreciative of all the things I have now.
Just close your eyes and let them rest. I know it's hard to fall asleep, but do your best. 'Cause there's a place that I go to when I want to hide from all the shades of blue. 'Cause at times I think of leaving,